Ever since these kids were born, they have been waiting their entire lives to play on the big stage, the conference championship, knowing that the Super Bowl is just out of reach. Yeah. These two teams have been on two wildly different paths. Green Bay nearly was taken out and down for the count, but a rally behind their valiant leader Rodgers has brought them back to the big stage at the hallowed grounds of Lambeau Field, where legends from Brett Favre to Reggie White to Bart Starr and current gen Packer legends such as Clay Matthews, Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams, and Aaron Rodgers play in the frozen tundra. But what about those LA Rams? The Rams headed to new home in St. Louis. However, they moved back to Los Angeles, their old home, recently. Barely making it into the playoffs as the fifth seed. They've played all of their games on the road. They had a very tight game in Tampa where they beat Jameis Winston by 5. They had another very tight game. And it goes to show you that you don't need to be a loaded powerhouse team. Under the guidance of Jared Fisher and quarterback Jared Goff, you don't need a powerhouse. We have a real Rocky versus Balboa fight this afternoon on Fox. Just a reminder, immediately after this game, we will take you to Denver, Colorado for the AFC Championship between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots.
Rams, Packers, here on EA Sports as we come to you from Lombardi Avenue, Lambeau Field, the site for today's game. And we welcome you all alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt. We are getting set up here in the booth. We hope you're getting set up at home and ready to watch Charles, what should be a great game.
I love how in this league, you always feel there's some evenness to it. Even when there's one team that has a decided advantage, that doesn't scare you off from the game because we've seen surprises happen. Great professionalism in the NFL.
Set to go now on EA Sports. Happy to have you, and we are underway. And the return this time will be stopped at the 33. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is. We start to take him for granted because he always places the ball exactly where it needs to be for his receivers.
The snap from the gun. Throws right side, and it's complete. And on the tackle is the Marcus Jordan. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And on first down, and the give was up the middle. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there snuffed out quickly. And for this offensive unit, Eddie Lacy, sometimes he even has the Auburn fans saying roll tide.
And that's big right there, because for them to say that, wow, that tells you how good a talent he really is. When he gets moving, the field tilts in his favor.
Maybe I overstepped my bounds there, but he's good.
Brandon, you never want to get in the middle of Alabama versus Auburn.
The starters here presented by Gatorade. Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Textbook defense. Nowhere to go for the runner. They get there. They make the tackle. Play over.
Third and 4. And a nice grab there for the reception. Good throw. Receiver does his job, and it's a first down for the offense.
Excellent execution all the way around. Plenty of time for the quarterback and the receiver to work their first down magic.
And a nickel back on the field for the D. And he's tackled for the sack and the loss.
Aaron Donald's dimensions were talking about big time when he first entered the league. Many called him undersized. Now they just call him all pro.
Second and long here. On the ground with Lacey. Moves left side. Able to dance around for some yards.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back.
And a ways to go here on third down. Catches a snap out of the gun. And Rodgers lets it fly. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Secondary did their job. They hold up passing completion. Here comes the punt. Penalty marker is down here.
Whistle foul. Clipping. Receiving team. First down.
Operating near their own end zone. And it's complete. Locked down there at the 12.
Brandon, he really fired that one in there. Excellent arm strength. And if I'm the receiver, I'm shaking my hands after that one.
Getting set on first down. They're going to head back to the air. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. And what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So 2nd and 10 here. The handoff, running up the gut. Tackled by Clinton Dix.
When you stack up first downs, you're in control of the game. In a sense, the offense is now imposing its will against the defense.
And on 1st and 10 now. Here's Gurley on the ground. And it's a fumble.
Under the heading of, it can be a simple game when you execute properly. All you want to do is take care of the football. Keep possession. Don't turn it over.
Just 1 yard to go here on 2nd down. The give to the running back. Room to operate. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races. And the Rams with a score. Touchdown.
Brandon, did you forget to tell me we were back from commercial break? That was a quick drive that culminated in a touchdown.
So the touchdown good, and now here's the extra point. And he adds the point after. And the kickoff team, they all appear set. And there's a flag on the field. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play. First and 10. Shotgun formation. Tries the deep ball. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the passing game again. Throws to his right, and a first down is gained. Seven away home in regulation. First quarter over. We'll have the second quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Goen. We'll be back after this. That's the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. An offensive struggle, a defensive feast. That's what we've had to this point. And on first down, and they'll go play action. Right side throw, and it is complete. 8-yard gain on that play.
He did a good job completing the pass, but obviously not good enough because they did not pick up the first down.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll take it on the counter. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game.
And that was a counter play. And on that type of run, you try and get the defense to fight going in one direction to allow the offense to get some better blocking angles.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And he balls it in. Down the tackle, it's LaMarcus Joyner.
As a defender, you're never crazy about completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. Handoff to Eddie Lacy. And he looks for some space on the left side here. Nice job on the ground there, and the sticks will move.
And he should be patting his offensive lineman on the back right now. They created a nice space for him to run through.
And on first down. Dahl dropped it. That's what he's going to want to have back.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Second down and 10. The snap from the gun. Incomplete. He was draped all over it.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Third down and 10. Shotgun snap here. Tried to fit it in, but could not. Incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Unable to convert through the air, so now they will punt it away. And on first down, this time a handoff. Get the tackle to Morgan Burnett. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. And he's able to bring it in. A tackle there, but not before the first down is gained. And the receiver, Charles, he just made the play coming across the field.
Sometimes it's the shorter routes to the ones that are the most effective, right into the quarterback's sight line.
So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. So the offense has it first and 10. They'll operate from the gun. Makes the grab and is able to know where the chains are for the first down. Then Charles, a good catch there and a first down.
Brandon, excellent execution. Quarterback knew where the ball had to be placed. The receiver knew where the first down line was.
Getting set on first down. Shotgun snap. Tries the left side. And the ball drops down to the turf. Back tip to the defense there. They were draped all over it. But I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Ten yards still left on second down. They'll operate from the gun. And it's thrown incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Ten yards to go on third. From the shotgun. Incomplete. So the offense unable to convert through the air, and now the special teams unit and the punter takes the field. tackle, it's LaMarcus Joyner.
Punt return is always looking for the big play, but on that one, it was well covered. Stopped after a short gain.
Empty backfield. Everybody split out wide. Takes a snap out of the gun. And the connection not made. Incomplete pass.
The defense did everything possible to try to get to him, but they were bailed out by the incompletion.
Second and 10. From the gun. And he makes the catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Rodgers heaves this thing downfield. And that was almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And this is Austin to try to return it. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. The offense lining up 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. But he unloads this deep. Oh, he dropped it. So they try the deep ball, but it falls incomplete.
And it sure looked promising, just out of reach.
Second and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's able to haul it in. And he's brought down by Burnett. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with the timeout. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action.
Before every game, the receivers envision themselves making big plays, catches, long runs. Well, it just happened there. But sometimes when you look at the big board and you slow your feet down, keep running. That's why it was caught.
So for that big game, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And they'll throw it once more on 1st down. And the pass does not hit its target. It falls incomplete.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. The snap from the gun. And he's going to be brought down. And here the offense is going to burn a timeout. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Third down, 15 yards still needed. Catches the snap out of the gun. Unable to hit his man there as falls to the ground.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And that kick is no good. And on first down, on the ground replacing. And on the stop, it's Quinn.
This is where all of your previous practice and admonitions come into play. Have to know where you are on the field, have to understand clock situations, and play accordingly.
So that does it for 2 quarters of action with the Green Bay Packers trailing. We'll be back in just a bit. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with 2 quarters down now in the books, a break for us, a break for you as well. We'll talk to you in quarter number 3 after this timeout. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And as we're ready for half number 2, let's take a look at the stats from half number 1. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. And it's time to see how these two sides come out of the locker room as we get set for the third. Here we go. And he's brought down to the ground of the return right at the 30-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. He brings it in for the catch. Brought down here right around the 41. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Caught. 11 yards on that play.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
So 1st and 10. The give to Gurley. Moving to the left side. Get the tackle to Morgan Burnett.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 and 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. Down he goes.
And defense gets a chance to be excited. But all game long, they've struggled to contain this runner.
Third down and 2. Looking for the play action pass. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Gonna need some extra juice and a low trajectory on this long field goal try. And an empty possession here as the kick sails away.
I think going into the game, the coach thought he had a certain distance dialed up for his kicker. He may have to drop that by a few yards now.
And on 1st and 10 now. He had it but could not hold on.
Just got ahead of himself there, Brandon. Tried to run before he secured the ball.
Second down and 10. Good motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Tries the right side, and it is complete. He caught it.
No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
And on 1st down, maybe tight end shifting around. Hand off to Eddie Lacy. And picks up some nice yardage.
The counter play is not for everyone, but certain runners love it. They have great vision and love to feel everyone moving in one direction, put their foot in the ground, and cut back the other way.
Three yards to go on 2nd down. And he's able to haul it in. That partner, nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Able to pick up some good yardage.
Well, partner, look at the situational football. They've got to think 4-down territory here. Try to punch it in. Let's say they don't. Now you put the other team in a position where they've got to go maybe 99 yards in order to score.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. On the ground with Lacy. And a short run there for the touchdown.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
So 6 in the books. He'll try to make it 7 with his point after. And the extra point try is converted. And we are teed up and ready to go. And the run back is halted right around the 28 this time. First and 10. A play fake here. Unable to hit the mark, and it drops down incomplete.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. The snap from the gun. And he drops the pass.
A little bit of relief there for the defense. They thought a catch was about to result. Instead, it's a play for them.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. Shotgun snap here. He could not hang on, and it falls to the ground.
Granted, it happens to the best of them. No matter how great a receiver, eventually a drop's going to result. The best ones in the game, though, don't let it turn into 2 or 3.
And it's Hyde on the return. And a really nice game. And on first down, block away from the gun. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They set up the play fake. And it is caught. And the ball's on the ground.
What we see now in the NFL, Hawkins back to Lawrence Taylor in his prime. Not only securing big plays, but going after the football and causing even bigger ones.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Here's Gurley on the ground. Brought down by Daniels.
A win for the defense, but he's been winning all game long. Finally, they get one for themselves, but overall, a good day for the ball carrier.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. Second and 9. can't connect that time. Incomplete pass.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. And he brings it in for the catch. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground. Third quarter over, and we are all even in a low-scoring game. Which side can separate? Quarter 4 should tell us after this. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Back live now in a low-scoring affair. This has been a battle on the defensive side of the football. Getting set on first down. The give to Gurley. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there.
They've been giving up big gains throughout this game. Finally, they bottle him up. Perhaps this is the spark they needed moving forward.
Second down at 8. Here's Gurley on the ground. To the right side. And he's hit right away.
And finally, the defense gets a chance to be excited. But all game long, they've struggled to contain this runner.
Third and 7. Throws left side. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab.
Always good to move the chain, so a nice job by the quarterback to find his man open for a first down.
And on first down, the give to Gurley. Sheds the tackle. Tackled by Clinton Dix. And a good carry to move the chains.
Excellent job by the running back by dropping his shoulder and powering his way forward.
So the offense has it first and 10. Keeping it on the ground this play. He's got some yards.
A win for the defense, but he's been winning all game long. Finally, they get one for themselves, but overall, a good day for the ball carrier.
Even score late in the fourth. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up.
The goal line defense is doing the best job it possibly can, trying to make it as hard as possible for the offense to score.
bring something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. And they're going to lose yardage here. And here we are now at the 2-minute warning. Charles and I will be back in just a moment. So the field goal team on for a very short try. And the field goal try successful as he splits the uprights.
Let's just make this one short and snappy. Good snap, hold, and kick. And 3 points goes on the board.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. Put up here, all 3 down. Let's see what the penalties for. First down. The offense lining up 1st and 10. And Rodgers lets it fly. And he overshot his man.
Brandon, the deep ball was open, but the quarterback just overthrew it. As a defender, that's a huge sigh of relief, and you get a chance to make another play.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Shotgun snap. And the pass is incomplete. He left it short.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They'll operate from the gun. Rodgers heaves this thing downfield. Overthrown, incomplete. That's one where the DB breathes a sigh of relief. And Parker, you played that position. You're familiar with it.
Unfortunately, too familiar. I don't remember anyone dropping one where they burned me like that. They caught him and sprinted for the end zone.
Punt return now by Austin. And a good chunk of yardage there. And on 1st down. Here's the give. Moving right side. And the play ends there thanks to Shields. And they're going to take a timeout here to stop the clock. And we're back, so the defense got a bit of a blow, and now Reddy's here for the next play.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. So these are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Second down and 4. Here we go. Here's Gurley on the ground. And he's brought down by Burnett. And that will stop the clock. A timeout is taken. So defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Offensive line gets good push, and they pick up the first down.
And the defenders couldn't hold the point of attack, and that created the space needed for the offense to pick up the first down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. A timeout here to try to preserve the time. That's why they take the TO. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. So now 3rd and long. And they will put it away. This is one of those where one coach, he's going to look back and say, oh, yeah,
I don't think anybody expected this afternoon. The LA Rams have upset the number 1 Green Bay Packers and will advance to Houston to fight in the AFC. They'll either be taking on the Denver Broncos or the Los Angeles Rams. New England Patriots. So final score, Rams 10, Packers 7. Coming up after this, if you want more conference championship coverage, please switch over to CBS for the State Farm pregame show for the Denver Broncos and New England Patriots.